And there's one thing I could say about you, Vlad. You are a man of the people. Monday night, you are on the ice at Amerant Bank Arena post game, rubbing elbows with Sergei Bobrovsky, Nico Mikula, Matthew Tkachuk. Went home for a couple hours, and just like Matthew Tkachuk and some of the other guys, Nico Mikula, you decide to hit the elbow room. That's not where you stopped. Your world tour continues, or at least tour of South Florida continues. Thursday night, doing my thing. Duffy's in Plantation. I'm there every Thursday and Friday night. Trivia night. Lo and behold, who comes through the front door but one Vladimir?
I did. I've been promising to step in and check you out, show love to my cousin, my cousin. And anytime I get a chance to go see Sabrina, it's always good.
Oh yeah, and Sabrina and Justin were working great. The whole team over there. So we're doing the trivia. We're having a great time. Some listeners and friends of the show, Sean in the mix. Brought you a Heine.
Yeah, Heineken.
I'm drinking the Guinness. We're having some beers. So Vlad, at one point, playing a little bit of music, you and I are kind of hanging out. You decide to stand next to me and talk.
I forgot about this.
And you're standing there with your arms crossed.
I always stand with my arms crossed.
And a couple people over the past week have come to me, not just at Duffy's, but everywhere.
This is hysterical, bro.
Vladimir's like really into his health. He's like a buff guy, right?
Completely. No, I'm not.
And I'm just trying to figure a way to possibly spin it that you're somewhat into your health. And I said, well, he does wind sprints. That's what I told someone.
Wind sprints.
Deep breaths. So a couple people ask, like, is that Vlad? Then a couple people even come to me and go, do you have a bodyguard? Because you're standing next to me. And if you know the spot at Duffy's, that's kind of like off in a corner and there's not like a lot of access to me. And you're standing kind of in the access way with your arms crossed. That's somewhat intimidating. I will say a little bit intimidating.
But that's funny because that's how I am, bro. Like if I'm at a spot, I don't know, maybe that's just the Brooklyn in me. I'm just going to stand like, this is my spot. You could come say hello to me. I'm not going to be, but if you don't say anything stupid, and if I'm not like I'm trying to look intimidating. I'm not even thinking I'm looking intimidating, but you were chilling and I'm standing, I'm looking at Sabrina, and then I'm looking at the TVs and I'm looking at the patrons. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I was drinking my beer.
And it's always a good time because, they've got everything you possibly want. You were drinking Heineken. It's always 2 for 1.
I was with my boy, Big Mike. Shout out to Big Mike.
Was in the house.
Yeah, avid listener. So we like,
And everybody there is family. Everyone talks to
all
everyone.
love.
And like I said, it gets a little wild and fun. 2 for 1 drinks all the time. You got Justin laughing like crazy. Sabrina, her timing is impeccable. I don't know how she times it perfect. Every time you take the final sip of your beer, the next one comes. It's unbelievable. Like, if you don't know, go to Duffy's in Plantation. You'll know Justin by his laugh. You'll know Sabrina.
Her aura, bro. She's got an aura.
You really, you don't even have to say anything. Like, literally, the second you finish your drink or your meal or whatever, it's either picked up in the next one. Like, it's just, I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. But yeah, and Vlad was having a good time, and yeah.
I didn't know I did that. I said that. I don't want to talk to
A lot of people did think that you were my bodyguard. You maybe you're bigger and more buff than we give you credit
Stop
for.
it, bro. Stop.